Spacey, and welcome back to more Space Miss. As I'm sure you can tell from the title, we are wrapping Christmas gifts. This is actually meant to be... My computer is like on fire over there. This is meant to be wrapping Christmas gifts and kind of talking about what we're going to be doing next year and just random chat things. So pull up your gifts to wrap while we chat, and pull up some snacks. And yeah, let's jump into it. So, for snacks, we have some fresh made peanut butter cookies. Look, I even put them on a Christmas plate for you. Isn't it beautiful? And I have my, it's now the season. This keeps getting stuck to this coaster, but I put it, look, I actually have I was going to put it in a mug, but all I had was that turvasy kind of cup thing. But that is peppermint mocha coffee. I like to call it a Dunkachino because back in the day, Dunkin' Donuts, I'm sure they still do, but there was a point where they were like, it's like new, I feel like. And it was like half hot chocolate and half coffee. And that's kind of, anytime I do half hot chocolate and half coffee, I always consider it a Dunkachino. But generally, I just brewed some peppermint truffle coffee. And I put in, this was only a half a packet of the peppermint via like packets from Starbucks, like their peppermint mocha individual packets that I got last year or the year before. Pretty sure my coffee expired in 2014. Look, if you see this video, I'm not dead, and it's fine. But I made the peppermint truffle coffee, and then I just, instead of in the packet, it's like, I only had half a packet, because I used the other half, I guess, last year or something. So when it's like, says use the whole packet with 8 ounces of hot water, and it's like, no, I'm just going to put the packet in there, and then pour hot coffee over it, and then also a little bit of peppermint mocha creamer. So I took a sip of it before, and it is like peppermint's asshole, but, you know, it's good. And that will stay warm in there. Woo! That is pepperminty. Hi. That would look really cute in, like, a nice little Christmas mug, and you put some, like, whipped cream on it and a little candy cane. But, like, we ain't got that shit because my candy canes were probably about 8 years old. And I was like, I think I need to just throw these out. Which I made mad about now because now I'm like, but now I want one. And, like, I know they were old, but, like, it's candy. It would have been fine. Like, how I'm not dead is beyond me because I eat shit that I'm like, it's not like milk and shit. Like, although once I did have milk, that was like a month past the date. Anyway. Let's get into wrapping Christmas gifts. So, gonna move that out of the way. I've got my giant bin here that's filled with all of my Christmas gifts. So, fair warning, if you're in my family, you shouldn't know about this channel because I haven't told anybody about it. But just in case you happen to be, don't fucking watch this because this may be Christmas Eve. Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm planning on posting this on Christmas Eve. So, Merry Christmas. Did I say that already? I don't remember. I feel like I've tried to do this like 3 times already, so... Anyway, Merry Christmas. So, like, are you going to wrap presents with me? This will be fun. But yeah, so, if you're in my family, don't watch this because you will spoil your Christmas presents. Mostly I feel like that would be children because, you know, most of the adults in my family are like, please don't tell me. We tease my mom about peeking. We're like, oh, Mom, she always peeks. My mom has never done that. We were the peekers when we were kids, obviously. So kids want to know, and then you ruin Christmas. So, like, if you're a child in my family, one in particular I know would have somehow found out about this channel, would be the one watching it. I'm not wrapping your presents, so this is only for adults. And honestly, I'm really only wrapping for my mom and both my sisters because one of my nephews is too old. He gets cut off this year. You're too old for presents. I'm done. I'm too old for this. And everybody else, most of the kids are older, so they're like, I just want money. So it's like, okay, you get money. Well, my one nephew wanted something, so I had to send to my sister. Like, I'm sending it to you because it might not get there till after Christmas, so I'm not paying to ship it to me and then paying to ship it to you. Like, that's fucking ridiculous. So, I'm cheap, I'm old, I'm crotchety, okay? Bah humbug. But, like, no, really. I forgot a pen to write on labels. Fuck. I don't... You think a pen is just gonna magic itself to me? But anyway. So yeah, now this has been long enough. Let's kind of get to kind of wrapping. So I'm just wrapping my sisters and my mom's gifts. So I know they won't watch because they're not going to whatever. My brother-in-laws get gift cards, and one of them my mom has to pick up for me because, like, there's no Dunkin' Donuts near me. So I was like, can you pick that up for me? So, oh, look, more tissue paper. I salvaged the few pieces of Christmas tissue paper I had because, you know, I'm moving, so obviously I don't have a lot. I do have some bags in here. This was basically all I was going to do. Like, I have these bags. We're just going to frickin' use what I have. But I did end up pulling out, I decided, I have these little balls for little earrings, too. I can put them out there. I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get my wrapping paper out because my sister's gift is, like, needs to be wrapped and probably not put in a bag. I might have bags big enough. I might have to go and find one. But anyway. Let's kind of go through and I have divided everything up. This was all just tissue paper and shit. I need to put that all over here. So, I mean, we got tons. I got, like, stripies. We have this, like, red and white. I got green sparklies. I got snowflakes. Like, I got red snowflakes over there. So, I picked out anything that was kind of Christmassy. That was for my mom. That I'm going to use for my mom. This is from my mom. I got these little fun sticker things we're going to put in everybody's. We'll figure those out afterward. I don't know what happened to my brother-in-law's gift certificate. It's floating around here somewhere. I think these are all my sister's things. One sister. Okay, I just want to make sure I got everybody's stuff organized so I don't miss anything. This was stuff for my poor mother gets, like, hers is, like, sad and pathetic and not nearly as much as she deserves. But, yeah, and those are the, oh, here's my, okay, hi, here you go. My brother-in-law, hi, we're going to put Starbucks gift card in a bag. Do I have a little bag right here? I do. All right, so this is going to be our first gift while we wrap. But, anyway, I should actually put it in, like, what are these Owlcrate boxes? You're like, the fuck is this? He's going to be like, rival gangs? What the fuck is this? And then it's like Starbucks in here. It won't fit in there. Let's find a piece of tissue paper. Well, it'll go with this. What do you want? How about just, oh, you know what? Where's that? We have some pretty red snowflake tissue paper. How about that? We'll use the pretty red snowflakes. Actually, you know what? Let's use this. We'll use the red stripey one. It's not the nicest on the top because it's, it came from Splendies. I used to get Splendies, and, but I was like, I'll cancel that and save myself some money. So, like, they always put the sticker so you can, but there you go, first Christmas present. Okay. I'll write the label for it later. We're not just wrapping gifts, we're supposed to be talking about shit, but it's really hard to focus and talk about shit and, like, whatever. And then that freaking, you know what, coaster. I was going to be nice and use you and be fancy, but it's a plastic bin. It's not like it's going anywhere. I want to talk about things that we're going to do next year. So, let's see. We want to talk about things for next year. So, we still have Owlcrate. For this year, we still have Owlcrate for November, which will probably go up on New Year's Eve because that's another Friday. I've been doing things on Fridays. So, and then a lot of what we have next year, because I'm going to have to start paying my student loans back, which also means I won't have a lot of money to spend on things like shopping anymore. Plus, I need to move, and that could be exorbitant amounts of money. I'll explain the basket and everything. Don't worry. I know what you're thinking. You're like, the fuck is happening here? Don't worry. I'll get to it. Let me just get all this shit out. I don't think we need that in there. I don't think I need this. Oh, I do have scissors. I'm smart. I remember that shit anyway. So we won't be doing a lot of, like, haul videos or anything like that because I won't have the money for it. We probably will have some stuff because there's a lot of stuff from Black Milk that I have purchased that I am waiting for. I guess it doesn't really matter which. I got this fancy stuff. I had this fancy stuff to, like, try to kind of wrap this up with. So, like, I also have blue. Where's another piece? I thought I had more. I want to try. No, I thought I had a bigger piece than this teeny little strip. Oh, fuck. Oh crap, do I not have more of this? I thought I had more of this. Fuck. Oh, here it is. Haha. Anyway. So with that, we'll probably do more styling videos. That shit's super wrinkly. Is this one like nicer? Do I have 2 sheets of nice ones? Hold on. So we'll be doing more bounding videos. Hopefully you can fucking hear me over this shit. I should probably... Why does this feel so thick and this doesn't? Are these 2 different... It might be 2 different pieces. 2 different, like, types? I don't know, whatever. Yeah, so we'll do more styling videos. I want to do, finally... I've been trying to get these done for forever. More of our bounding videos. So I have plans for several of those, and I was going to try to get one in for December, but I was like, we've got so much stuff to do with our Christmas styling videos. This is going to look dumb as shit, because I thought these were the same, but they're not. And I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to go look and see if I can find the other... I'm going to go see if I can find the other one and not step on anything, but now I'm kind of stuck in here, so I might need somebody to call 911 and get me out. Somebody call the fire department. I'll be back. It's too hot for this, to be dead honest with you. Anyway, I don't have, apparently, any more of that, so. Alright, which is going to look stupid, but you know what? Usually when I wrap my sister's gifts, I tend to, like, just piece random shit together and it always looks like a fucking mess, just because. That's just how I do it for her. Yeah, so I'm going to do more of our bounding videos, stuff like that. I have a Bungo Stray Dogs one perfectly planned. I've got everything together for Dazai to do a kind of thing like that, so that'll be fun. I gotta fix my hair. Also, I'm sweating to death. In case you didn't notice, I'm wearing my ugly Batman Christmas sweater. This was my dad's, and then after my dad passed away, my mom gave it to me because I gave it to him. You know, so we'd have an ugly Christmas sweater. So, you know, we're wearing that. Merry Christmas. Yeah, that wasn't depressing, so have fun with that. Yeah, and the problem is that's not going to go like, maybe we need to do it like this? Because then I can kind of do, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Shit. I need way more of this, but I don't have more. Unless I did, like, I wanted to put it in, like, a nice thingamajig, but, because it's not gonna, like, we have to put a wine bottle in here. Well, actually, if I put the wine down, but anyway, okay, so, my sister's always joking, let's talk about this, she wants her basket on her little bike, with, like, her bread and her wine and her cheese in it, you know, whatever. So I found these. They're baguette slippers. So I bought these a long time ago. I've had these for months, but, like, can you, like, they're bread slippers. I got them off AliExpress. You can search for bread slippers. So I was like, I got her bread slippers. So she's like, bread. And then I think my other sister was the one who was like, oh my god, you should put it in a basket, whatever. But I feel like I'd already bought the basket. But I don't know. So anyway. So we're going to put the slippers in the basket. And my sister drinks wine. Like, so obviously I was going to get her wine, and that's perfect. But let's talk about the wine in a second. Let me take this off. So my mom and I, when my mom came to visit for my birthday, went to Kohl's because she had Kohl's cash and I normally don't go. And then we found these cute little, like, wine things. And my sister loves sunflowers. So it's like a little sunflower dress and a little bonnet that goes on your wine bottle. So my mom was like, okay, cool, let's get that. So my mom technically bought this for my sister, but whatever. So my sister drinks normally white wine. But I think the wine that I'm going to give her might be a red. It doesn't really matter. The point being, I will probably be at my sister's house with my mom. That's usually what happens. And we're going to share these. So, what I had done is... Alright, so, this is a long story. My dad passed away in 2017. And since then, you know, obviously it's sad, it's depressing. Let's not talk too much about that. Let's not go into that. But I'm going to arrange the basket, like, so I can see it, you know, whatever, but... It's supposed to look the baguette and then the wine and all the stuff in there. And I have a bunch of other stuff that we'll talk about, but I want to talk about the wine before we get there. So anyway, after that, I think it actually kind of happened in the hospital when we were in the hospital for a few days. They basically took him off the medicine that was keeping him alive, and it was like he could go anytime. So we were in the hospital for a few days, just kind of waiting for my dad to let go. I'm going to try to move this a little bit and see if I can get this a little bit longer. So anyway, and we had found these little kind of dragonfly charm things. I think we all have them, like little, like cute little, just, yeah, I wish I had them sitting around. Mine's in my purse, in my wallet, but it's like a little dragonfly, just enamel kind of charm, and then there's like a little card that goes with it that's got a nice little saying and thing on it. So we all got those, and then it's just been like dragonflies are kind of like the thing we get from my mom is like a, like remembering my dad kind of thing. I don't know how it happened, it just did. So so I was like, okay, so one year I got wine. I went and I found these really cool, like, different ones, and like one of them had like kind of like Santa guy on it, but he had dark hair, and I'm like, look, it's kind of like Dad. And then my sisters had like whatever, and like, so I kind of did that. So this year I was like, I want to find, okay, well, originally, this is all over the place, but originally I was gonna get wine bottle lamps, because I used to have one back here that someone had given me. And, you know, they're just actual nice wine bottles that they carve a hole in, they put the lights in, and you can plug into the wall. And I was like, I want to find ones like that have like dragonflies on them, right? And get one for everybody. But the ones that I could find were either really expensive, so I was like, okay, well, I'll just get one for my mom. Or they were basically, and I was like, wait. It was basically like, okay, here's a wine bottle that I peeled the label off of, and then I put like, use my Circuit or my Cricut cutter and put like the stickers kind of on that are dragonflies, and then I put, where are they? These in. So I'm going to open one because one of these is, I got a bunch of them, but I have these, and I've done this before with the bottle that I bought myself that one year, and then another pretty one that my friend had gotten. But they are basically just, they don't work because there's no batteries in them. Of course there's not. Son of a bitch. That's going to suck. I need to buy batteries. Fuck. I didn't think of that. Obviously, because they came from like AliExpress from China. I don't think they can put batteries in them, but they're basically just tiny little lights on a wire. This looks like a cork. You stuff it in, you unravel it, stuff it in your wine bottle, you turn it on, and it becomes a wine bottle light, okay? And that's basically all these people did. Aside from like they decorated the bottle, but I was like, well, I could spend $11 or $12 and buy those, or I could just freaking do them myself, kinda. And I was like, I can just get wine and then get those things, and then you have fun making it yourself because you get to drink the wine. And so I searched around for wine that had dragonflies on the label. So what I ended up finding was Dragonfly Farm and Winery. So this is actually from a family winery. I don't know if you can see it, in Maine. So obviously my family moved from New England, but we're from Massachusetts and New Hampshire, so not from Maine, but still. What the fuck was that? Oh, something just fell in my kitchen. That was creepy. Oh, you know what? It could have been my coffee pot. Maybe the lid fell. I don't know. Anyway, so honestly, I spent most of my life in New England, even though I wasn't born there, so I consider myself, I guess technically I'm considered a New Englander, so, yeah, so I thought that was kind of nice, plus it's a family winery, and they shipped to me, so that was perfect, because God forbid trying to find, I'm like, I'm not going out to a wine store, fuck. But I wanted something with a dragonfly on the label, and I did find other ones that had cute ones, but it was like, here's the dragonfly, and then it's not for you! It's not for you, drunkie. Come here. You can come down here. You want some cookies? The bird is an alcoholic. Anyway, so I was like, well, that's cute because then we can drink the wine. And the bottles are green. You can't tell. But so it'll be like pretty cool green lights because I do have a bottle that's kind of green. So it'll look nice. We get to drink the wine and then we make the things. So, but I got several different flavors. So I got that one's Blackberry Bewitched. It's more like it's a blackberry table wine, but it's more of a red wine. So I'll read you the back. This is our driest fruit wine that stays true to the taste of a freshly picked blackberry. fermented on the whole fruit. We like to call it the Merlot of our fruit wine, a very smooth drinking fruit wine that pairs well with red meat dishes or cheesecake. So this sounded more like my mom because she likes more drier kind of red wines. This one I thought my other sister would like, so this is the one for this one. This is Apple of My Eye, which is an apple table wine. Apple wine that's made from apples we've soured from our local orchard. We think of it as the Riesling of our fruit wine. It's probably too sweet for my sister because she likes fucking white sandpaper wine. She drinks Pinot Grigio. But like, you know what? When you're getting fruity fun wines, bitches, you're gonna have to fucking deal, okay? Plus, every single one of these was on sale when I bought them for $10. So obviously, I spent a lot of money in shipping because you're shipping freaking wine. They package these really nicely. But anyway, it's light and refreshing to drink, pairs well with salads or refreshing on its own. The thing is, even though this is more of a white wine, and I know my sister likes more white wine and my mom is more red wine, I kind of was thinking, like, I guess we could switch bottles after, but I was like, Apple of My Eye would be better for my mom because it's almost like, see, because the dragonfly reminds you of dad, and you were the apple of his eye. Don't make me cry. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Like, look, okay, I'm more like my dad. When my cat died, you know, my sister found her corpse and she called my dad and he's like, I'm not coming home for a freaking cat, whatever. He came home for the freaking cat. Okay. He tries to act like he wasn't sensitive, but he was the type of person that, like, when I was like, Dad, he's like, you know, I remember when you first brought her home because, like, I was 5 and my mom took me to TSS, which was like almost like a Walmart-y kind of store, I guess, but they had animals. This was back in the day. And I kind of remember I wanted this calico cat, like kitten, but it was sleeping. And my mom's like, that one's sleeping. Why don't you pick another one? And my cat, I remember her sitting there just looking at me. And I was like, I'll take that one. And my dad, so he was like, I remember when you brought it home, I was like, whoa, there's a fucking rat in the bathroom. Because I ended up like, she was the runt of the litter. She had scraggly fur. I have baby pictures of her. She looks like a raggedy little wolf cub. She's like, just... And, like, she could fit in the palm of your hand. Like, there's somebody holding her, and here's my cat's head, and then here's her little legs. Like, she was tiny and raggedy, and, you know, and so my dad, when she died, was like, oh, God, and then I was like, you brought a rat in the house, like, and, you know, and he was just joking, but it was like, that was his way of kind of lightening the mood, instead of being like, oh, my God, let me be sensitive. It was the, I'm going to kind of tell a joke to kind of, like, make you laugh type of thing, and that's kind of how I am. But anyway, and then, you know, he did follow up with basically, like, he's like, that cat would have died if you hadn't brought it home. And I was like, it's kind of nice. You were like, I rescued her. She was always so raggedy, though, my cat. Oh, my God. But yeah, so, and then Blackberry Bewitched. So I kind of think, I'm not really sure. It's more like, I think I'm going to have to explain the reason why I gave you that one, Michelle, and then, like, that one to Mom was because the names, you know what I mean? So, plus, hi, I'm bringing these there, and it's going to be like, crack these fuckers open, and let's all drink them together. I got one for myself, and then I got this one for my other sister who doesn't really drink wine, but it's blue raz, because it just kind of reminded me, she likes these blue drinks. I don't know what the blue stuff is she puts in her drink, but I don't know, it reminds me of blue raspberry, and I was like, maybe this one will work, and if not, it's like, we'll just call her and be like, is she gonna drink it? Then we can just drink it and give her the bottle. You know, but this is Opposites Attract in Blue Raz, which consists of sweet Maine blueberries and tart raspberries. The crisp mix of sweet and tart will leave you feeling nostalgic for childhood candies. Pairs well with any of your favorite desserts or just a warm summer day. Give it a sip and you'll never look back. Best served chilled. Obviously, who drinks wine warm? Look, I know that's normally the thing. Like, wine is supposed to be warm. Ugh. Look, give me my $4 bottle of wine and it better be on the rocks. Anyway, so that's that. Like I said, I think I'm going to put the Blackberry Bewitched in my sister's because I want my mom to have the Apple of the Eye bottle. And I'll just have to explain when they open them, like, look, you know, the reason why I did this is for this purpose. So, doesn't she look precious? Isn't she lovely? It's cute as shit. So we put the wine in there. I might need to put stuffies in here, so I'm just going to see what everything fits. And then I'd also found this. It might be too big for my sister because, like, it was from Shein, but I bought a bunch of t-shirts. And this one has, like, freaking, like, bikes with baskets all over it. But the way they do their stuff... That smells a little funky, but wash it before you wear it. They do their stuff kind of funky, and like they have small, medium, large, and then they go 0X. And this one's a little big, because I know I got the 0X. So I'm like, it might be a little big, but like, yeah, you know, you'll have to deal. So I'm gonna kind of put that in here. Maybe, do I have a ribbon that I could tie that with and just kind of like stick it in here? Or maybe I can just kind of tuck it in there. Doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to end up in a car and everything's going to get all concocted and stupid looking and it's going to get ruined. It looks nice now. It'll be like, hold on, let me just fix it when I'm at your house. Because I want your bread loaves to be like, and then this needs to kind of, do I have? I know I have them somewhere. I thought I brought the bag out. I did. Good thing nobody has cats anymore. You know what? It's fine. There's some red, some green. Is that just garbage bag in here? This will be nice because it'll might make a little cushies. You'll make a little cushies behind the wine. So anyway, yeah. So everything in this basket is basically like, you know, that kind of stuff. This is more green. Let's get some red in here too. I was going to keep it more green because like grass, but it's Christmas, so we can kind of tuck that in there. And then I just ran out of all my greens, and I get a little bit of red. There we go. Okay, cool. Something like that. Anyway, I'm going to lose all my gifts. Let's kind of mix them up a little bit, so there's a little bit of red and green mixed in here. Okay, perfect. All right, so we kind of put you in there. Other things are going to go down in here, but I guess if we kind of just put you like that, it should be okay. So then your shirt's in there, that's in there, and then, where is it? Where did it go? Ha-ha! More bread themes. Look, if my sister didn't mention the word baguette, she wouldn't have gotten, it's a bread pen! Ha! I don't know if it works, I haven't tried it, because that was, like, I got it a long time ago. Again, from AliExpress, and it's got a magnet on the back. So then there you go, there's your bread pen in here. And then, okay. So they might not all go in, but I had gotten my other sister a long time ago. It was like a Save a Sasquatch, and then there was like a Rescue a Yeti kit. And like my sister likes unicorns and stuff, so I got Unicorn Rescue Kit. But I ordered them from Amazon, and these are normally like $9.95. So I think it was like $9.99 or something, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I get it. And I opened it up, and it's a box of 5, and I was like, pretty sure it's only supposed to be for 1, but like, okay. So I kept 1 for me. I have no idea where the other one went, and now my sister's gonna get like twin or triplet unicorns. I might give 1 to my brother-in-law, because he's funny and he would probably be amused with it, and then my sister can have triplet, like twin unicorns, and he gets a triplet. So if I can stuff them in here, maybe they can kind of fit in the middle. Yeah, they can fit in the middle here. Please adopt me. And then the bread pen can kind of come over here. I can put the bread pen here. I'll put it there, and maybe it'll stay. Also, this lovely cup, because this was my sister's. And when I was leaving one day, I think my cup was really dirty or gross, and she was like, oh, here, just take this one. And I put my straw in it. And so I'm going to give it back to her for Christmas. I know you're giving your sister something that she gave you for Christmas. Yeah, no, it's funny. And actually, what would be perfect? You know what? Let's wrap stuff in and put it there. Oh, okay. Also, this. Now, I don't know. Okay. It's just a color-changing LED light bulb with like a remote and everything. Now, it was on. Okay, so back in ye oldie times. Oh, that's not for my sister. That's for my mom. 2020, when everyone was in quarantine, we were like, you know what we should do? We should do something nice. And how about everybody for Christmas, like we put, or because it was my sister's idea, and I think it was because people in her like neighborhood were doing it. I'm looking for like little boxes or something. Would this fit in there? No. Damn it! Stupid mug. Why will nothing fit in you? I'll just have to wrap them up in tissue paper, I guess. But anyway, or wrapping paper. Gotta save my tissue paper. Could use our fancy, like, I got that from like a loot box or something. Loot crate, something like that. Anyway, so we decided we were gonna do this thing, and it's like you put $10 and under gifts on like an Amazon wish list that's open to the public, and then you like, oh my God, the amount of stickers and shit I have. And then you know, just randomly send gifts to each other. So we were doing that. Like I'd send one to my sister, and then like we did my niece, and then my other sister would send me stuff. And like we just sent each other stuff randomly, right? So I went on her list and I was like, let me see if she's got anything, you know, in her list that I can get her for Christmas. And that was in there, and so was like a like lotion or something. And I was like, I'm not gonna get lotion, but I'll get this. And then I was like, well, now I wonder though, because there were things for like my niece and nephew that are like color changing lights. And I'm like, maybe that was my niece putting it in there for her. But now my sister's getting a color change light bulb, so I hope that's what she wanted. Anyway, so I got my sister a bunch of these little things. Well, I didn't get a bunch, I made a bunch, but my sister also, always as a child growing up, I had my Mr. Barely, was a Sherry Lewis character. Everybody remembers Lamb Chop. Nobody remembers Mr. fucking Barely. I remember you, Mr. Barely. Anyway, my sister always had a Grover, so I found these. I don't know if you can see them. They're teeny tiny little Grover studs that I got on, you know, AliExpress. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So I bought those. So I'm going to put those in there. And I was thinking of just maybe putting, okay, hold on a second. Oh, fuck, wait. Not all of these are for my sister. And I'm missing ones. Hold on a second. I have a bunch of other earrings. There was a ton that she wanted of like my Halloween ones when I was making a bunch of them. But she can't have all those because, holy shit, I just kind of fell off and I was like, I can't be bothered to make any more of them. Like, you'll have to deal with next year. So let's see something. I think I was going to give her the snowman. Okay, so those ones I think are for my mom. And then I have either these blue and white with like, you can see the snowman cut out. You probably can't see from this far away. I should take pictures. I should take pictures and include them, but everything's going to be wrapped. It's fine. Whatever. Or like these little green Christmas trees. And I think one year I'd given I had made like, if you're watching my styling videos, you're seeing some of these that are mine, but I'll give my one sister those ones. My other sister will get those. I made everybody a Dragonfly Pendant. So this one's got a yellow string on it, and it's got like turquoise yellow and like some pink glitter. It's really hard to see from that far away, but like we're that far away so you can kind of see what I'm doing as I'm doing it. I don't think he's gonna fit in there. No. But you know what I could do? I know what you were thinking. Put it around the thing. You're smart, aren't you? Yes, you are. I can just put this around her, and now she's got a pretty necklace on. That's beautiful. But I can wrap up these guys individually and kind of put them in that, and then this way that can kind of go in there. We can put this little light, the LED light in there. What else do I have? Oh, so then I have these, because my sister likes giant sunglasses, and she used to have these giant red ones. She might still, but these were like cute little, they're heart shape, and they're like yellow sunglasses. Again, AliExpress is in the way. And I'm just going to put the earrings. So we got our Christmas ones. I'm just going to kind of put them in there, and I'm just going to kind of wrap them up into like a little packet. This is not like, I was trying to like make it nice, but maybe I'll use a smaller one. So we'll put these ones in. So they are like moon stars and little cats. I don't know if you can see them. For Halloween. I had made these for myself, and then my sister liked them and wanted a pair. So I made another pair, and I was like, well, I'll give her these because she liked these. And, you know, the other ones didn't have as much sparklies and stuff. So I kept those ones for me, and I gave these ones. She did want some of my other giant, I'm going to put these all into that cup. And then this way, things are all in there. I wish I can put the bread pen in there. I don't know if it's going to fit, but let's see. I can cut these smaller. Okay, so then we'll do the same thing with those snowman earrings. So everyone gets a pair of Christmas earrings. Everyone gets a Dragonfly pendant. Okay, so that's another one in there. And then we have these just like same teardroppy kind of shape, but they're pumpkins for Halloween. So, because I was making a ton of Halloween, and then I had the giant frickin', if you watched my Halloween styling videos, the giant frickin', like witch ones that my sister wanted, so I was going to make myself a different pair. I actually should still technically wrap those up, because I was going to make myself like green witches, green and black, and then give my sister the purple ones that she wanted. I was just going to like take the hooks off, replace them with new ones, and then do that. And I didn't think about that. I should have, because shit, I also think this... Is that just Wintergreen, buddy? What's going on over there? I didn't even eat my cookies. Oh, he should have put this up, because this fell off of this, and I think it was to tie that up. Okay. We're going to have to just redo this quickly. Not really. I think I'm just going to take a couple things out for a second. But everything kind of fits. I didn't know how big the basket was really going to be. Like, I think I ordered the medium one thinking it would be, like, bigger. But... Or, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, yeah, that should be good enough. I kind of, like, measured it in my head, and then I got it, and I was like, this is, like, I don't think this is quite as big as I was thinking, but, you can go down in there. You can go like that. This is just, and it's also kind of like, if you can see, that one's, like, wonky, so it doesn't quite line up right. I don't think it's the basket's fault. I think it's Amazon's fault for being kind of dicky with it. The thing is, this also came with, like, a thing around it, like a plasticky thing around it, but it was ripped because I ordered this and I ordered a skirt. And what did Amazon do? They put this, which had the nice little wrap kind of thing around it, but it was like hearts or whatever, so it wouldn't have worked. And they basically just went, oh, okay, and then chucked the fucking shit in there, and then just chucked the skirt in there, so it ripped the thing. And I was like, well, if I wanted to use the packaging that it came on the basket, like, you just destroyed it. I forgot this goes in there, so I'm going to put that guy in there. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so where's my pen? Oh, my bread pen. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to put the bread pen in here. That's just all the earrings. Okay. The bread pen can actually sit down here. I'm going to put it over here. Right there. And then we're going to put this here. It's not as cute as I was hoping it would be, but, like, there we go. So, okay. Can you see? So we've got our little bottle of wine, we've got our light, we've got our twins here, our mug that does not go with this basket at all, but it's filled with all the shit that I'm giving back to my sister. Well, my earrings. I'm giving the thing back. It's filled with all the earrings that I got. Our little sunglasses are just kind of sitting there in their little protective bag. We've got our t-shirt tucked back here, and our bread loaf. That's the most important. These are the most important parts. Okay, the wine and the bread loaf. I'm going to hope that this is, okay, so what was I gonna do? What was I thinking? Because if we could do this, right? Actually, well, that might be enough. Yeah, no, it's not really enough. It needs to have another layer. So what I was originally thinking, let me put this over here. It's like way heavy-sided. I think what I was thinking is if we put, I need to make it a little bit tighter. If I put like a green one on the other side, and then the green would be like the backing, would look kind of like the back. It doesn't really matter if it's not see-through like on the back side. You know what I mean? You'll get what I'm saying, I think, when I do it. So because I have like a green colory one, like this, if I take a sheet of this, okay, and then we do this. Hi, have fun. How long is this video? Like 3 hours? Anyway, were we talking about shit? So yeah, lots of bounding videos next year. Basically probably that. And if you really want to see me like packing shit while moving or talking about moving shit, I can do that. But we'll probably do more bounding. We might not have videos going up every week because, you know, it is what it is. We'll obviously still be doing Owlcrate. Like I said, November Owlcrate will be coming at the end of the year. It'll probably be New Year's Eve when we do that because I should have taped. No, it doesn't really matter. All right, hold on. So then if I do this, right, and then you have this in the back, I'm going to move it. You can't see anything. It looks like green to you, obviously. The side isn't going to be very, like, whatever. But, like, will that work? I mean, yes and no. Not exactly. All right, well, you know, the thought that kind of counts, I guess. I was going to try to do it something nice like that, but you know what? Fuck it. Ooh, that's not what I wanted! Anyway, I just wanted this free, and I know I've ripped that other piece. It's okay. They're definitely, I thought they were from the same thing. I think we're just going to stuff this on top to pretend it looks nice, and then we'll just stick it in a fucking bag because, you know, and I'm gonna have to see if I have a bag big enough. So we'll just kind of like, you know, do this. Tuck this in here. Tuck this in here, and we'll just kind of like tuck it. Where's the other piece that's like this? Here we go. There we go. There's something like that. That looks so dumb. Whatever. You know what? Shut up. Just shut up. You don't know. Whatever. It looks stupid, but it's alright. It's just to kind of try to keep everything. It's the idea, okay? The idea was there. The execution is not. So I don't think I have a bag though. Let me just kind of move this over here and see. I don't think I have a bag here that's gonna be like wide enough. These are big, but they're like not. I'm gonna go see if I have a wider bag. I need like a wide short bag, so I'm gonna have to see if I have one. Hi. Were you here for a 3-hour video? Because that's what this is gonna be, and I'm probably not gonna edit it. It's just gonna go up like this. Yeah, so this is kind of a train wreck because it's not, okay, let's just grab a ribbon here. It doesn't quite fit because the base is like too thin. You know what I mean? And the basket is wider, but it's the best I can do because they don't make baskets for fat asses, apparently. So I'm going to cut a piece of that ribbon. I'm going to, oh, you know what we can do? Let's use this on the top. I'm going to put this on the top. It'll be okay. It's not perfect, but it'll be good enough. Listen, bitch, get out of here. Get out! It's got tape and some of that shit still stuck underneath it, but it'll be fine. It's fine. My sister won't peek. It'll be okay. She might peek. She might peek if she knows there's wine in there, but anyway. So there. All right, well, good enough. It's not perfect. This has already been like, that was 30 minutes just doing that, and then plus talking about other stuff. But anyway, if, you know, hey, you don't want to watch 3 hours worth of me wrapping gifts, I don't know what the fuck you came up here for. So I'm going to put that over here for now because it's kind of done. So that's my sister's. Where'd my brother-in-law's go? I lost it already. I seriously lost it. Well, anyway, we'll find it. It's in here. Oh, great. I did wrap it, and I thought I put it over here, and now it's missing. Well, shit. Anyway, so moving on. We'll do my other sisters, which I gotta figure out. One of these is gonna be her birthday gift, so I think we'll do this. Okay, so we got my sister a bunch of sloth stuff. We always do Yetis and stuff too, because I don't know why we started calling her a Yeti, and Chewbacca and all that stuff, but I got this on AliExpress. I wish the packaging was nicer, but it is a sloth latch hook kit. Now, I don't know if you're fucking ancient like me, but latch hook was like all the rage. We always had, you could always get latch hook kits, everything. It's got all of the shit, like all of the stuff. My hair is stuck in the tape, whatever. But yeah, it's got all the stuff, and it's got like the little loomy thing, the sheet, so you can make a latch hook pillow. We also have this Sloth Scarf. Lovely. I think I'm going to take it off I can't take it off the hanger without undoing it, so I'll just leave it. But he's like a little sloth, and he's got his arms and legs. So like his arms go on one side, and his legs go around you. I got this a long time ago for her because I was like, oh my god, look at this. I'm going to buy it for you. Or this could be her birthday gift, I suppose. I got this, I think I got this from Sourpuss, actually, a while ago. I think they might still have it, but it's a Yeti, like, it's a little Yeti shoulder bag. So he just opens up, He's got a strap in there, and it's just, you know, a little like over the shoulder Yeti bag. I've got a Sloth Crafts book because my sister's very crafty. And this is just a book on a whole bunch of different like crafty shit you can do with sloths. What is that noise? Okay, she's a plane. She's got a wine thingy for her bottle of wine. I got her little sloth earrings. I don't know if you can see them, but they're teeny tiny sloth earrings. You know what I could have done? I could have been like, hey, do you see them? Can you see them now? There you go. A couple of little sloth pins. Did you sense a theme, by the way? This one's sloth in a ball of yarn and a bunch of yarn because she knits and crochets and shit like that. And this one is a sloth covered in cats because she's a crazy fucking cat lady. Sure, some of them are her kids' cats, but like whatever. She's got like 80 cats. And this is like a grow a sloth, so you just stick them in water and grow your own sloth. And we've got a sloth and llama like makeup-y or like pencil pouch, whatever you want to use it for. And she's got her Christmas earrings. I can show you them up close. I could open my other sister's. It's a little late for that now, but those are the Christmas tree earrings. And then her dragonfly, it's probably a little too pastel-y for her, but like whatever. It's pinks and blues and purples and like all that stuff like that. So there you go. So that's that. This stuff could easily kind of be wrapped in a bag or put in a box maybe. I kind of need boxes. So let's see. We have this bag that'll be perfect for her birthday gift because it's just plain. And you know what I can put? More of this shit. I can't use this for packing because, you know, it's not that great. So let's see. Were we going to do the, I think we'll do the, we can do the sloth. We can do this guy for her birthday gift. Actually, maybe we will do this. We'll do the latch hook kit because he's bigger and he'll kind of fit down in there. And we can do that, and we can do the little, like, actually, what's perfect is I can put all the jewelry and stuff in that. Huh. All right, we'll put that in the little sloth, grow a sloth. Those will be her birthday gifts. And then the rest is the Christmas stuff, and then the wine. So we can just do that. Yeah, so here's something funny, right? So today I was, like, browsing Reddit, as one does. And so I came across, it's in the, I think it's Damn That's Interesting subreddit. And someone posted in there and was like, oh, you know, there you go, done. The guy who voiced Bambi in the 1940s or whatever is actually like fucking Marine, right? And it was like, I can understand why he didn't tell anyone, you know, because he was this big Marine and he was voicing Bambi, right? And the weirdest thing was, I was like, wait. I remember this story from back when I was in college, right? And there was a teacher in Keene State College that, you know, was a child actor, right? He wasn't even in the, I'm just trying to get the sticky label off of this to cut, like, I could have just cut around it, I guess, to cut some little squares, again, to wrap up these. I'm going to wrap up all of her, like, jewelry things and put them in the little llama bag. So, while we talk. But yeah, so anyway, it was like he was a child actor, and I swear the rumor going around was that he was the voice of Bambi, but like it wasn't this guy, because I was like looking and I'm like, there's nothing in there about him teaching at Keene State College, right? So I don't know how that rumor got started or whatever, but the weird thing is, it's funny because I thought about it and I was like, I know that guy was, hi? What's going on? It's dark and scary. Are you talking to birdies outside? You worry me when you chirp like that because I'm thinking like, oh my God, do you see like horrible... He's like, there's a tornado, lady. Christ. Stop it. But anyway, so I was like, he was a, like, I mean, it was true that he was a child actor. I know that. But I guess I can't remember, like, maybe he was a voice in Bambi, not a voice of Bambi. Because it definitely wasn't the guy that is credited and was the Marine guy. And I was like, And I can't figure out what his name was. And I tried finding it, but I do remember, I know he was a child actor because he was actually, and I feel like he taught like economics or like some kind of math or something, right? Because I'm just putting that, the wine bottle thing in there. I'm not going to wrap it. It's fine. But I forget what he taught, because I thought a friend of mine had him as a teacher. But I know he was a child actor because there was a teacher at the school, oh, what I forgot, what the fuck is her last name? Kate Phillips was the name she used in Hollywood, but her name was Kay, fuck, I can't remember her last name. Anyway, I just looked it up too and I forgot it already. But you can actually look her up because you can search by The Blob, I think it was 1958 movie, the original Blob back in the day. Her and I think her husband at the time or whatever, wrote the script for it, wrote the story, whatever. And she was like a Hollywood actress, like she was born in 1913, so this was back in probably like the 20s and 30s and shit. And I had her as a screenwriting teacher, and she was like fucking 100. Unfortunately, she passed away in 2008, which is kind of sad. But I mean, again, she was born in 1913, so the woman was pushing 100. So, but I just remember having her as a screenwriting teacher, and it was the fucking best. I had to drop the class because I ended up with mono. And, so I missed half my class. I missed a couple weeks of classes, and I was already behind anyway because I was a slacker and didn't do shit. So it kind of sucked. But I do remember, like, she would just come in hobbling, and she would tell us the stories about like Hollywood and like living there. And I remember talking about moving into their big house one time, and it was like, oh, you walk in and then the spiral stairs, and it was like, the staircases, the grand staircases, and you're like, this woman like lived the fucking high life. But she was just the nicest. She wasn't like, oh, we lived in this fat. It was just like, oh, I just remember. And like, it was just so cool listening to her talk about this shit. And unfortunately, I can't remember her last names aside from Kate Phillips, and she went by Kay. So why can't I fucking remember? Anyway, you can look up The Blob and you can find her, and it does specifically out there tell you that she worked in the film studies department at Keene State College. So I'm not crazy. And I think that's just one of the coolest stories I've ever had, and being like, oh my god, I have a cool story about this teacher that I had in college. Like, I was gonna like actually wrap people's presents, but now I'm just like, where's a bag that I can stuff everything in? Let's see. What kind of bags do we have here? Although, with my sister's presents, I can kind of, like, wrap these too. I could just wrap all of this, like, here's a big weird box. I could just wrap this. Fa-la-la-la-lamas. Oh, look, I don't have a lot of it left. Is it enough to wrap my sloth book? It is enough to wrap the It's enough to wrap the sloth book! Where are my scissors? Anyway, so that was a cool story. I have nothing out. Like, what other stories do I have to tell? I thought I would have other fun stories. I like so many things that I fucking just randomly am like, I should just tell you guys this shit. I don't know. But I still can't figure out. Oh, yeah, no, the other teacher. I cannot figure out what. Anyway, I know he was a childhood actor because Kate Phillips, right? She played his mother, I think, in a movie. So, and she told us that story, and she was like, oh, Professor so-and-so, like, whatever, like, he played her son in a movie. So he was obviously, like, not born in 1913, but he was probably, like, and I don't remember her filmography, like, if she was, like, like, maybe she was playing that, because, like, in, like, the 1940s, she would have been in her 30s, so maybe she was playing his mother then, so, like, But again, he would have been around the time when Bambi was out, so like, but it's not the guy. So like, was he just another boy? I just don't know how that rumor got started. Like, you know what I mean? Because he's not the dude. So because that guy, like, they would have mentioned, like, he taught at Keene State College at some point, and it's like, no, but it's like, he lives in Texas with his wife. So it's like, probably not him, but it's really weird. So I might be able to. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas to all. And to all a good night. What are you sheeking about? Could you not? What are you doing over there? That can be wrapped. This doesn't need to be wrapped. I mean, I could wrap everything individually, but I'm not gonna. Let's wrap that. We can stuff this guy's in there. It's like jammed in there. Everything in her birthday presents is like floating around. And this is like jammed in there. Let's see, we can do this fun tissue paper. Let's put a piece of green in there on the top first. And then we will get that in there, tuck that around, tuck it around, and then we'll put this one in on the top to make it pretty. There you go. Hold on, we'll do this. Tuck that around in there, just a little bit, but not too much, and then kind of fluff it in there. There. Ah, okay, there you go. That one was faster. It's just easier because it's not like I have to be fancy. Oh, so the wine that came with this tissue paper on top, and I was like, that's so pretty. I give it to my mom. So what I want to do, and I don't know if I have a little pouch. Do I have something in here? I gotta find a little stocking or a pouch, so I will do that afterwards at some point. But I have found, thank God, I found this for a wine bottle. Oh, fuck! I forgot my sister's wine! Forgot about that. I'm gonna just put that aside, because I think I'm gonna take it to my sister's house. I was gonna ask her if she has a wine bag, because my other sister I know will have wine bags, because I only had one for my mom's. So what I'm gonna do is put my mom's wine carefully, very carefully, into this. I don't want to ruin this tissue paper. I mean, here's the thing. It's like, oh my God, I don't want my mom to know it's, what, wine? I'm putting it in a wine bag. Everybody knows it's wine if it goes in the wine bag. But this way it's got the cute, you can't really tell, but maybe you'll see it. And then what I will do is I want to take her wine corky thing, which I don't know if I have in her separate boxes and stuff. I do. Okay. I want to put that in like a little bag, and I'm going to tie it to it. So for right now, I'm just going to put this aside. And I will set it down in there because I don't think I have anything in here that I could use that's small enough. I have like a bag, or I have these. Those are giant stockings. Here's a giant stocking, Mom. Go dig for it. Oh, there's my brother-in-law's gift. It fell into my wrapping. Okay, I'm just going to stick that on top of that. Yeah, because otherwise I just have like, I could put it in tissue paper and then tie it on, which would work. Where the hell did that bag go? With all my pretty, like, we'll need some of this red stuff. That'll work. These are all like decorative sticks. I used to get so crazy when I would decorate like Christmas gifts. I would, like, I'm not kidding. I would be like, all right, I'm going to wrap my gifts with a present. Like, this is the color scheme that we're going with. And then I lost my scissors. I'm losing my mind. Okay. And I would like wrap it. This color scheme, like one year I did, I got chalkboard kind of paper. And I wrapped everything in this black paper, and then I used the chalkboard kind of pens kind of thing. And I wrote and drew like Christmas pictures and like Merry Christmas and decorated all the packages with that. Other years I've gotten like fancy paper, and then I'll be like, okay, so my theme is gonna be like, okay, I got this, like, say, black and white, like, fancy paper, and then I would decorate the outside with stickers and ribbons and everything. Like, I was, like, a wrapping whore. Like, I loved wrapping gifts and all this crap. That's not the right way. But I've since gotten lazy, and now I'm like, it's a bag. I throw it in a bag. There you go, Merry Christmas. Like, it's kind of sad, to be honest, how, like, lazy I've gotten. I think I have pictures somewhere, like my cousin's baby shower, like we got wrapping paper. It was all certain colors. It's got to be these couple colors. And then I got the stickers and decorated them all with like pretty packaging. Like I'm serious. Like I was like the queen of fucking wrapping. All the decorative shit I would put on wrapping. Like, watch out for me, bitches. And now this is the extent of my wrapping. This is still actually relatively nice. The bag that I wrapped my sister's one in, the brown bag with the reindeer on it, last year I just bought a huge set of bags that came with those and a bunch of small ones, and I just, like, everybody got one of those bags because I didn't want to go digging out my shit. So that's tied to that now. Okay, so for my mom, this unfortunately kind of came bent and a little broken, which is unfortunate in the mail, but it's supposed to be a wooden dragonfly puzzle. But unfortunately, as you can see, like it got bent in the mail because it was flattened. So unfortunately, one of the pieces, like right here, is broken, but I guess maybe when you put it together, or you can glue it a little bit. It's unfortunate, but that's what happens when you order stuff from AliExpress and they just stick it in an envelope and then the postal service just fucking mangles it. It's broken on the corner. That doesn't matter. And like the other crack on it doesn't matter because it's like on the wood and not on the like dragonfly itself, but you know, it is what it is. I got these teeny tiny dragonfly earrings. So I'm gonna put them up over here if you can see them. They're like little blue dragonfly studs. I showed you these. They're supposed to be cutout snowflakes, but these ones they didn't come out right because I filled the resin too much in the back. So I just filled inside that snowflake with blue, so they're filled in. God damn it! Grell! Nope, that was actually... Nope. That's our, Oh my god, I forgot about these! What the fuck? Anyway, so those are for my brother-in-law. So these are just fun, like, little sticker sheets that I bought. And then, like, there's, like, the snowman and that guy and this. There's a tree. That's the snowman again. There's a little elf guy. Did we see the reindeer dude? But I got a bunch of these so that we can put them together. Because these will be easy. 1 year, I gotta figure out whose was whose. I think these were my brother-in-law's. Okay, those were for my one brother-in-law. I think these were for my sister, so I'm gonna put those in her package. I'll just have to tuck them down in there better. I think those ones are for my mom. Were these ones? Okay, and I have put 4 for my niece and nephew. So I'll put these. I'm just gonna put those over here. So hopefully I remember them. I'm gonna lose them. And these were for my sister, so I'll stick those in her bag down in the back. So 1 year, and I found them. I think both of my sisters did it. They got, I feel like I'm missing, no, it's just those, I guess. Okay. Oh, right, and my unicorn for my brother-in-law. And those are just the wine bottle things, which I put everybody's on there, I think. Like your own ugly Christmas sweater socks. This is now another, wow, this video is like an hour long. Anyway, I'm going to talk while I kind of wrap things up. I was going to put these inside of like this. I don't know if my mom's going to be able to open that. But like, there you go. She's just going to be like, what the fuck? Haha, lady. Anyway, so like the make your own ugly Christmas sweater, but like make your ugly Christmas socks. And I think both of my sisters got kits for people. Like, so I have 2 sets of them. And we never did them. And my mom kept being like, you guys should do your socks. And then we just never did them. So now we like send pictures. We send pictures for like a year after that. Like, oh my God, look at myself. Why did mom not tell us to do these? So I found them in the one Christmas bin that I did pull out because I was looking for my wrapping paper and stuff. So one bin of Christmas came out and they were in there. And I was like, oh my God, look what I found. Why did mom not tell us to make these? So she's like, you should bring them with you. What I should do is not bring them and be like, mom should have told me to bring them with me. But yeah, so now these stickers are kind of like, when I saw them, I was like, ha ha ha, it's kind of like those socks we never did. And then I found the socks, which is kind of funny. So put that in there, put that in there. Boop. I was gonna like wrap everything. That's why I got a bag out, but I think I'm just gonna put things in. I might, for my mom's stuff, actually wrap it, but like she gets some this, I guess, could work for this one. I'm gonna put her sticker sheets in here with this because my mom won't rip it to shreds, so it'll be nice. It looks like shit, but whatever. The wrapping is like, I didn't bother cutting the paper. It's like just the ends of the paper. It looks like crap, but for me, considering the fact that I used to be like, oh my God, and then you gotta fold the edges down, and you gotta do this, and everything looks nice, and then blah, 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 and everything was like crisp and sharp, and now I'm like, wrapping paper's got a cut in it, this is falling apart, like, this doesn't fit, this is all concocted looking, I'm like, whatever. I've gone downhill, okay? I need to get my holiday groove back, but Like, I just haven't been pulling out I haven't pulled out any of my Christmas shit in years. So the fact that we have any Christmas shit out now is quite amazing. But anyway, so there's that. And then I got this because I wanted to get my mom, like I said, I was still going to get her one of those Christmas lights. I mean, one of those wine bottle lights. And then I was like, but then if I'm like giving everybody the stuff to make them, kind of like ourselves, like whatever, that's going to suck. So I bought this off Etsy. Hopefully the card is in here. Yes, so it's from Luminarium Designs, if you can see that. It's a little wood, like candlelight, and it comes with a little tea light. It's not real, obviously, because you're not supposed to put a candle. And they gave me an extra battery, which is really nice. And like that goes down in there, and I got the hangy one. But like, and it just lights up, and it's got pretty dragonflies. So she can like set it somewhere or like hang it up or whatnot. So I thought that was actually really nice instead of maybe another like wine bottle light, because, you know, this is a little bit different. It's still a little light. My God, it smells like the stain. But yeah, so, and a nice little battery, and they put it in a little box. So, and you could get different sizes, but I just got this one because I'm like, there's a little small one. It doesn't need to be too big or anything like that. And then I got these. You can't see them, so a lot of good it's going to do you. Can you see them maybe? They are, I got them off Amazon, but they're basically like window clings, and they can be reusable, but they are like dragonflies. And it's supposed to stop like birds hitting your windows. But I did get them more for like, my mom can put them on her window, dragonflies, and then when the light hits them, because they have like the prisms and stuff and they're like holographic, they'll like spread rainbows in the house. And I thought that'd be really pretty, because I was like, let me look for like any kind of like dragonfly sticker things. And I found those, and I was like, I need to get these. I need to get me some of these when I move, because the amount of times I had a dove smash into my window here, die, and it was devastating. His body print is still in my window. Couldn't clean my windows. And like I've had birds since then, like 3 or 4 of them hit the window. They don't die. They just like dink in it, but it's like, oh my God, I need these things. I also got this. I don't know if you can see. Oh my God, Charlie horse on my foot. Is like a wood horse puzzle, and he's got like all the different pretty colors and stuff. And it's supposed to have like, yeah, okay. He's got like these little like wood keychains in there. It's like a panda and a horsey one. But like, it's got all the little pieces, and all the little pieces, like, so like the little, looks like a little horse, or is it a wolf? I don't know. But then they got like, some of the pieces are like animal shapes and stuff. So my mom likes puzzles and stuff like that. So I figured I'd get her the most complicated pain in the ass puzzles I could possibly think of. And I'm not sure how big it's supposed to be. And unfortunately, because I took it out of the box when I got it, it's impossible to get back in the box. But like, that's what it looks like. And I've seen them before, but like a lot of the places like these, they advertise on Facebook sometimes, places like this that do these puzzles. I'm gonna try to jam this back in there. But I've seen it before, and then like people are like, oh, they're kind of like a scam, whatever. And I'm like, I mean, if I'm gonna get scammed by anything, I'm gonna get scammed by AliExpress, because I bought from them a million times before, and I've only, fortunately for Christmas stuff, didn't get stuff that I ordered. And with that, it was, I ordered, well, for my sister, I got her a bunch of sloth pens, and they never came, which is unfortunate. And for everybody else, I had gotten, they were like little pens with little dragonflies on the top, and those didn't come. They were from the same person. I'm trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna box this. Oh, was one of these gonna fit? Maybe it'll fit in this box. Not this. I might wrap that. I might wrap this too. But then the only other thing I have is this. Oh, I lied. That's not true. So here's my mom's Dragonfly necklace. It's the second one I made. I like the first one I made better, but it didn't like dry right, so it wasn't firm. It was really wiggly, and I was like, no, I don't like the way this is. It's not good enough, so I made it again. This is the bane of my fucking existence, and I hate wind chimes now. I'm like a sim who hates fucking wind chimes, because it's made out of chain now, because you're supposed to make it with like fishing line and crimp beads, but if you've ever worked with crimp beads, you crimp it and then the wire snaps, or it doesn't hold on tight, and then you tighten it and then the wire snaps. And then at one point I was doing this ring, and I had gotten all the little things spun around. A couple of them got knotted. I was like, I just chucked it to the other side. I was so mad, I chucked it, and then they came into a big ball. And then I was like, fuck it, I can't do this And I decided I was going to do it with chain, and even the chain is knotted, but this is nowhere near as bad. They also don't sound as good, I think, when they're on... Oh my God, this is what I'm talking about! I hate wind chimes! How does anyone do this? And the fact that the chain is the least problematic thing, but... Anyway, there you go. So, I'm going to come over here so you can see. So it's got a little... Oh my God, Charlie horse on my foot again. It's got a little dragonfly on the top, and then you've just got these couple of discs that are just like blue, green, blues and greens, and then I put these little beads on here because the loops looked stupid, so. And then it just comes down, there's like the little white beads, and then all of these little pieces that just kind of string around from up here, they just kind of spin around down, and then these are the center, like, things, so. And then this little piece here, was just a weird connector thingy, I don't even know, electronic part, that my dad had. So my dad had kept all these little electronic things and these little electrodes, and I'm not even in the screen, electrodes and stuff. I'll show you my mom's necklace up close. There you go. Little electrodes and stuff like that, for, I've never opened that one, so maybe I shouldn't use that one. Let's see, what do I have? I gotta find wrapping paper while we're talking. Oh, we can use this one. It's got cardinals on it. Like these little electrodes and things like that. So I was like, all right, well, let's see. We'll just, okay, this will be good enough. Oh. This is the good kind of fucking paper that's got like the things on it. Yeah. All right, it's going to be long, but it's okay. Anyway, yeah, so he kept all these little things to do like projects with and never did it. So after he passed away, my mom was getting rid of stuff and like stuff in the garage and gave me them because I have before and I still collect all the things to do it and I just haven't in a long time, but made a lot of jewelry with computer parts and stuff like that. So she was like, I don't know if you'd want to like, you know, use these for jewelry stuff. And I was like, yeah, of course I'm going to keep them. Like, that's really cool. They were, especially because, you know, they were like stuff that was my dad's. So I still have all of his little bins and everything. He had these cute little, like, super old, like, metal drawers that had all this stuff in it. Obviously, still have all that. But, so I kept all that, and then, so when I was making those wind chimes, I was like, you know what? I want to add and put a little piece, one of those little things. So I was going through trying to find one, and that's the only one like it that I have, that had blue on it, you know, because everything else was mostly, like, yellow or brown or, like, whatever. That's the only one that was blue, and it's blue, like a purple, a red, and a white, like a pearly kind of white stripe. And I was like, you know, it's a little weird, but it's like a piece of my dad. So, you know, I put that on there, so it's a little bit of something. You know, so it'll make my mom cry probably, so good. Good, I'm gonna make her cry. Okay, so that can go down in here. That's the lamp, that's that. We will try to put these motherfuckers, though. They're going to kill me. So I think what I'm going to try to do is maybe wrap the center ones in a piece and then maybe wrap these in a piece. This is not going to be easy. Just to kind of like keep them from tangling too much. You know what I mean? And so that you don't hear them jingle jangling. It's jingle jangle, kids! Are we on Riverdale? It's the jingle jangle! I'm going to put that like that, and then we will kind of just take maybe this fancy green stuff. Kind of just put it down, and I don't know if this is going to fit in that box now. It might. Okay, hold on. I'm going to fix this a little bit so it fits. Anyway, you've chilled out with me enough, and we're basically done doing that. So I think I kind of talked about everything I wanted to talk about. I wanted to make sure you knew what was going on next year. So again, it's just going to be probably more styling videos, some bounding videos. If you have some ideas, let me know. We will be doing a lot of Owlcrate because we will have a lot of Owlcrate. It's probably the only thing I'm going to keep. Like, it's the only subscription thing I have, and it's the only thing that, you know, will be continuing mostly. But yeah, so I guess that's it. I can even eat my fucking cookies. I can't believe I made cookies and haven't eaten them all yet. But that's where we are. If I do this, let's see. Can I cut? It's physically impossible to see this. I was hoping that I would have a little piece big enough to wrap that one little bag in the wrapping paper, but whatever. Yeah, I don't think I had anything else to talk about, because this video has been like over an hour wrapping presents, but, you know, hopefully I already have to wrap her necklace too. Okie dokie. I did put the stickers in there, right? Yes, I wrapped those in with that puzzle. Okay, still gotta wrap that. Like, good fucking lord. Like, this is like a train wreck. I think I've gotten everything. I made sure to bring everything over so that I wouldn't forget shit, and then I went and forgot shit. That's why I tried to organize it and put everybody's stuff in certain piles so it wouldn't happen like this. And also that's why wrapping things sometimes in bags is nice, because, you know, I do not have enough paper on this end now. It's alright. People expect this shit from me now. Yeah, no, that's not quite long enough. It's alright. Whatever. You know what? I'll just put it in. My mom's not going to peek, and it's not like the box is important. You know, I swear there was a time where I was good at wrapping. I swear to God, I'm not lying. People can, like, somebody will come to my defense. Anyway, yeah, so I will kind of, I guess, just stop this here because we've got nothing else. Owlcrate will be coming up next week. November's Owlcrate. This is going to just be some kind of weird-ass spiral paper. And, yeah, that's all I have to say. I think we talked about everything. That's what I really wanted this to be, is like, let's just talk about what's coming up for next year and stuff like that. And it became more like, I don't know what we're talking about. What the hell is happening? So, you know, it is what it is. And I have no idea what's happening right now. I'm too focused trying to, like, make this fucking work, even though it's going to be, like, fucking weird and spirally and, you know, you just spiral your wrapping paper and make a weird pouch, and then, you know, kind of do this. And it looks ugly as fuck, but it works. You know, I feel like I was so good at wrapping as it flies out. I was so good at wrapping at one point in time, and now I'm just like, I don't remember how to wrap gifts. I don't remember how to gift. I also don't know why this was perfect when I had it in here, and now it's like falling apart and like not fitting in here. But anyway. So yeah, I will see you guys next year. Well, okay, not really. I will see you in Owlcrate as I cut the freaking thing. In a week. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. I hope you had fun wrapping gifts with me for the last hour plus. And I hope no one in my family watched this so they don't ruin fucking Christmas. And I'm going to finish wrapping this. And yeah, I mean, you don't need to watch me wrap that. I wanted to talk about what we were going to do next year, which we talked about 6 times by now, I feel like. So yeah, you think this is gonna, I'm just gonna tape this like this and be done. I gotta find a piece of paper for this, but yeah, so I guess that's it. You hung out with me, you wrapped gifts with me. I hope you wrapped your gifts, because this is like a 40-minute part and then we had a 30, yeah, it's like an hour and a half part. Wow, this is the longest video ever. I'd say I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Like, if you sat through this whole thing, like, you're a champ. Give yourself a thumbs up and a pat on the back. It's dark outside now. I'm gonna have a fucking cookie now that they're cold. They're not good cold. I mean, they're still good cold, but they're better when they're warm. I'm sad. My cookies are cold. I'm just gonna put it in the microwave for like 5 seconds. Oh. Anyway. Noodles! So, I knew I was going to do this. I knew it. I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to fucking forget. Got to remember to do this. What did I forget? I bought, okay, most of these are for me, but these are from my family. I got us all dragonfly masks because, you know, the whole dragonfly thing. So, my sister, my mom, my other sister, and then, because I had to get 2 sets because there was only, like, 3 in one and 2 in the other. So I kept them for me. And then these are all other masks I bought for myself. But I got everybody masks, and I knew. I was like, I'm gonna fucking don't mind my shit. I'm in my laundry room because I washed them. I knew I was gonna fucking forget them. And then I'm sitting there. It's been like an hour. I did wrap some of the kids' stuff, and then I was like, fuck the masks. So anyway, I'm gonna stick those in the gifts. I've got to unwrap my sister's gift like for the 3rd time because I put. Don't look at my kitchen. You can look at my hot water heater and how nasty that is. I put the stickers in, right? And then I put everything back nice. And then I went, right, batteries for the wine things. So I found the batteries. Thank God I had batteries, because I have those, a couple of those. So I knew I had some. So I just was like, I hope I have batteries that fit. So I tried, found batteries that work. You know, at least had some packets so I could put some in everybody's. So I had an unopener thing to put the wine. And I gotta do it again. Anyway, though, so yeah.